So now let's get started with our spring inspired makeup look. And the first step is always cleansing. So I have already cleansed my skin. Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water. The second step is priming. And today I will prime my face with two products. The first one is Elmis Advanced Brightening Even Tone Serum. The second product that I'll be using for my priming is the Revolution Face Base Ultra Primer that we use prior foundation. So after priming my skin, the next step that we are going to go in is with the corrector and the concealer. The corrector, I'll be using Krylon's corrector in color orange, number 508. And with the wet beauty blender, quickly I'll dab it in. Next, going in with the concealer, Tarte Tape and Shape, Color Fair for my skin tone. Quickly blending this in again. Next, I'll be going in with the foundation. Today, I'll be using Makeup Forever HD Foundation Stick Foundation. The color for my skin tone is Y225. I'm done with my base now. As you can see, this is a full coverage foundation and a stick foundation. A stick foundation is a cream based foundation obviously, and to set that, powder finish is required. So for the powder finish, I will be using Laura Mercier's translucent powder using the Bobbi Brown's face blender brush. Now, as I have used stick foundation today, and stick foundation is not a very good eyeshadow primer, so I'll be using this Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer, which gives the thin eye skin a firmer grip before the eyeshadow. So now for my eyes, as you know, it is a spring inspired makeup look, and I chose the inspired MAC 120 eyeshadow color palette. As you can see, it has a very big range of rainbow colors. Now for my crease, I'll be taking this bright orangey color from this palette. using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette brush, the poofy blending side, to work on my crease. Now with the applicator side of the same brush, I would be taking this medium brown to blend with the orange color of the crease. Now after I have created this horizon look on my crease, I would be taking Prep and Prime Spray by MAC and using Bobbi Brown's eyeshadow applicator brush, I'll be spraying some onto it, taking the darkest yellow from the palette. You must be wondering, why did I spray the Prep and Prime spray on the applicator brush before I took the color? That is because if you want a darker intensity of the color and the full pigment, spray the Prep and Prime spray on the application brush before you take in the color to take a more darker pigment. Now after I have done with the yellow color on my lid, I'll take this poofy blending brush by Real Techniques number 200 and would be blending in the crease and the eyelid. Now with my favorite bullet smudger brush, I'll damp it a little, and on the very tip of it I am taking the same bright yellow color, working it in my corners and intensifying it on the lid. Now for the brow bone, I'll be taking this Bobbi Brown's blending brush. As you can see, it's a flat brush, and I would be taking this shiny bronzy color for the brow bone. And topping it with another dusty dull gold. Now taking this angle liner brush, I would be taking a darker brown and mixing it with a little bit black on the lower lash line. Now for the eyeliner, I would be using NYX Gel Smudge Liner. Joining the wing with my lower lash line. Now quickly with the bullet smudger brush, I would be blending in the lower lash line, the inner corner yellow, now as we are done with the eyeshadow, I would be taking this NYX Jumbo Crayon pencil and working it in my waterline. Now after I have done with my white eye pencil, we would be doing my brows first and then would be applying falsies. For the brows, I would be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Chocolate Brown Pomade. For the falsies, I have used Huda Beauty's Scarlet No. 8, my personal favorites. Now after I have applied my falsies, I would be doing in my mascara. My favorite, the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. Doing 2 to 3 coats on the lower lash line to match the dramatic falsie effect. Now that I'm done with the eyes, let's start with our contouring. For contour, I would be using this light to medium Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit. Using Krayon's Angled Contour Brush 06. Ta-da! Now going in with the blush with the Tarte Color Wheel Blush Palette. Taking the color Surreal and Culture. And now for the lipsticks, I'll be taking 2 colors, Colourpop's Donut and Diana of London's 2000 Kisses No. 36. Going in with Colourpop's donut first to create a base. After donut, I would be filling it in with Diana of London's number 36. Now for the highlighter. For this look, I would like an extra dewy effect, and I would also like to teach you how to create that extra dewy effect with the highlighter. Using the Prep and Prime spray by MAC, would be spraying it generously on my face. Then would be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow highlighter palette, and would be taking the color Marshmallow and Butterscotch. Make sure that you highlight before the Prep and Prime spray dries up. And we're done. And now with the completion of this look, this is the end of today's video. Do let me know, how did you find this video? How did you find the look? Anything that I've missed out, anything that you would like to know. For the falsies, I would like you to know that I would be doing a separate tutorial for how to do your falsies and to stick them so that they not come off. In case anything you've missed out, it will be in the description down below. Do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell button for the coming updates. Thank you. See you. Ciao, ciao.